Hi, it's Patrick. We're going to do some quick warm-ups that I like to do to help you get stronger in your hands and in your midsection so that you can be prepared to do really any kind of movements, whether they're yoga or other. So first, really simple, start in plank pose or high push-up position. Ground into your inner hands, hug your forearms in. And then let your hips drop to the floor like you're doing the world's laziest plank. Not really thinking about opening anything here, like a front or back side opening pose, but just let the hips drop. And then feel the lift come in between the shoulder blades, so you're rounding up, lifting and lifting. So we're opening the wrists here and really filling the space in between the shoulders, which helps us activate the belly quite a bit. Hug the forearms in a lot. Try and wrap the triceps back a bit more. See how much you can reach through the thumbs. And I'm going to try and be here for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, stay in plank but reach the chest out and press into the toes, getting active in the whole front side of the body. Beautiful. So in that first plank we did with a really rounded variation, you likely weren't using much of your legs. Here we are using the legs. Hold for just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, drop the knees down. Sit back on the feet, roll out the wrists a little bit. So again, that rounding really helps us warm up the midsection. Plank obviously helps us activate the whole body. And again, we're just trying to find activation in the midsection and in the hands to help us warm up to do lots of other fun activities. Go ahead and place your hands flat on the floor. Shoulders stack right over the wrists. In fact, I'll do this towards you so you can see a little bit better. Ground into the hands, and especially the fingertips. We're just going to lift the palms off the floor. If you need to make this more challenging for yourself, like you need a bit more weight, just move the knees further back or maybe even lift the knees off the ground. Try and keep the shoulders over the wrists and we'll just lift the palms. So it's just like fingertip push-ups. So lift for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up on 1, hold up on 1. See if you can maybe inch your knees back a little bit more, really working the fingers strong, trying to lift them a little bit higher off the ground. And release. Wiggle the hands. Hope you're feeling a little bit there. I always do. It helps me feel the muscles in between the bones in my hands quite a bit, which is great for any type of work you're doing on your hands, whether that's balancing or doing lots of push-ups and stuff. I want to make sure the hands are strong. Go ahead and hop up onto your fingertips, step back to plank pose. So we're just going to do a fingertip plank. Peel the chest out, make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. Get active in the midsection of the body. Press into the toes. Feel like the front body is chasing all the way up towards the chest. So like all the way from your toes, all that energy is racing up towards your chest. And then it loops around the shoulders and chases all the way back down towards your heel. So you always have energy flowing in two directions, up the front body and down the back body. If you aren't strong enough to go onto your fingertips here, you can totally just hold this position in normal plank, just really thinking about the energy moving and lifting through the body. Beautiful, drop the knees down to the floor. Take a moment, one more, a little bit of work on your hands. Just gonna keep things active. Rest for just a second. We're going to go back to that rounded plank position. So you could take it with your palms flat, or I like to take it on my fingertips a little bit just because it really helps me emphasize filling that space a bit more, and it's a slightly more advanced variation. So do whatever feels good to you, but I will take the rounded plank variation on the fingertips. Hug the forearms in, press into those fingers, really getting strong there. Tuck the toes back, let the hips droop to the floor, and then fill that space in between the shoulders. And feel like you're just dragging your pelvis up to your shoulders. And maybe you want to flip here on the tops of the toes, and that maybe emphasizes the dragging action a little bit more for you. Fill the space, lift the midsection,
round. Squeeze those forearms in. Be active in the biceps, active in the triceps. Try and hold here for just 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release on 1. Whew. That's really tough on the hands. I hope you can clearly feel that those are pretty warmed up right now.
Maybe even too warmed up, but you want to hand balance after this. Would be a great time to do that because your hands and your core will be super active and present, which makes hand balancing heaps easier. Find your way onto your back. Press the big toes together. Spread the pinky toes wide. Roll the chest up onto the rib cage. Reach your arms out in front of you. Float the feet off the ground. Beautiful. Bring the right knee into the chest. Roll the chest up a little bit more. Keep the left leg long. Reach the left arm overhead. Reach the left arm back forward. Reach the right arm overhead. Reach the right arm back forward. Reach both arms overhead. Roll the chest up, don't let it drop. Reach through the left toes, reach through the arms. Both arms come forward. Extend the right leg long. Pull the left knee into the chest. Feel the belly button sinking down, the tailbone chasing the right heel. Right arm reaches over. Reach through the left arm. Reach through the right arm, curve the chest up. Right arm in, left arm over. Stay with your breath here, breathe. Stay active in the right leg, so mine got lazy. Stay present. Left arm forward, both arms over. Both arms back, extend the left leg long. Set the heels down. Roll the chest down. So again, warming up the core, just a little bit of light work there. Walk the heels in towards the tailbone, tips of fingertips touch the backs of Achilles tendons. Ground into the heels, pull the shins back and lift the hips up. And then lower the tailbone down. So moving through these bridge poses, you don't need to think about height here. What I want you to think about is grounding through the heels and pulling the shins back. So it really channels the lift in the lower back, activating the legs, activating strength in the body. Let's inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Hold. Press into the left foot. Extend the right leg long out in front of you. Lower the hips. Keep them floating off the ground. Keep the right foot in line with the hips. Lift the hips back up. Set the right foot down. Ground into the right heel. Reach the left leg long, reach through the left big toe, squeeze the legs in, pull the belly button in, lower the hips down, but don't let them touch the floor, the left heel comes with, lift the hips back up, set the left foot down, ground through the heels, pull the shins back more, lift the hips higher, squeeze the belly in the midsection, and then exhale, lower down to the floor. Extend the legs out in front of you. Press the toes together, pull the belly button in. Inhale, rise up. Activating the front body, squeezing everything to the midline. Pull the right knee into the chest. Inhale, lean back, lift the left leg up, reach the right leg long. Exhale, right knee in, left leg long. And switch. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, hold. Extend the right leg, pull the left knee in. So switching legs, the left knee will be the one that bends in, the right leg will extend up as you roll back. So left leg extends, right leg back. That's 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Extend the legs, tap them together a few times. Release down to the floor. Inhale up to a seat. When you're done, so that warmed up the hands, warmed up the back body and the front body. So play around with that, especially if you like to do a bit of hand balancing or arm balancing. It's a great little way to warm up your body to prepare for those movements. Enjoy.